So this will be my self-review of my projects and just overall direction throughout the course itself. I feel like this was probably the worst time to take a social media based course because I decided to do away with my social media platform. So when it came to completing these assignments that were heavily social media based, I felt like I was starting all over. And it did have a big influence on my projects. Of course, I had to start from scratch with no following whatsoever. As I started working on my projects, I really wanted to know more about how to put myself out there from a different aspect. I was going more from a personal aspect when I had my regular social media pages, so this was going from a more professional standpoint, and I didn't really have any experience with that. Even when I had a TikTok account in the past, it wasn't really professional. It was more about anime and talking about it. And while I was trying to reach a following, it was still from my own personal viewpoints. So putting out content from a more professional standpoint, it was new to me, and it was nice learning more about how to do that. If I had more time, I would dive deeper into the research of what other software engineers are posting. I know they have a lot of lifestyle content, a lot of tips and suggestions, and a lot of interactions with each other and debates with each other. I would just look into more people. I kind of had my own people that I followed that I already had liked before. I did find a couple of new ones. If I had more time, I would find at least maybe 20. I had a good 5. I would find at least 20 of them to study so I could have more of an idea of what approach I should take. As far as my experience in this course, of course, I want to be a software engineer, and this supports my professional objectives heavily. I have somewhat of an idea of how I can put myself out on these platforms when it comes to networking and knowing that these companies are going to be looking at my social media platforms. It would be a great benefit to me to have something already established there.